Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Before we get into your weekly general outlook, let me just remind you all that I'm giving away the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Deck and Guidebook this month on my channel. All you have to do to be eligible to win this box set is to be subscribed and to leave me a comment somewhere on my channel just letting me know that you're interested. All right, guys? That's it. All right, let's get right into your cards. Wedding. All right, you got wedding energy coming in for you this week. You have chemistry. All right, Virgo, wedding chemistry. And you have calling in your soulmate. So some of you are calling in your soulmate definitely this week. Tiger energy. Dragon energy associated with ether, fire, ether. The earthworm. Wow. Tiger associated with overcoming fear. Fears in life, your fears, your innate fears, anything that, has stopped you because you've been afraid that you can't handle it, perhaps. It's all about the fire with the tiger. It's all about following your passion, right? So tiger is really coming in strong for some of you guys because you're really facing some of your, maybe even your deepest fears right now, The dragon comes in solar plexus energy because we're talking about the dragon being tied to our higher self. So yourself, your soul, your spirit is always watching to make sure that you are staying connected, that you're connected to who you truly are, and that you're not really compromising, your higher spiritual self, right? Your higher sort of spiritual code, I want to say, right? And so and being true to yourself in life and all things is how you progress the best. So there's always this watchful eye. And the dragon also is a teacher oftentimes. So sometimes, when we need help or we need a guide, maybe not even so much a teacher, but a guide, right? So when we need a guide or we've lost our way, this connection to our higher selves, because it is always aware and there and connected and watching, will come in at a time like this and help us. Guide us, show us things. Maybe, you may see messages, get messages or omens coming in. That can be your higher self coming in to help you out sometimes when perhaps you've lost your way a bit. Now, the earthworm is associated with earth energy and is associated with the energy of the novice, the person who's very new at something. You may have just started a particular path. You may have just started a particular career or educational path or whatever. It's something new that you're getting into. It's an earth energy, so it's something new that you're actually trying your hand at, and you're feeling really kind of out of your element, right? You're just feeling like the novice. You may be feeling really nervous around others who already know what they're doing a lot more. And this is just a nervous energy that you could be resonating with, my lovely Virgo, but just don't worry about it because it's really like, I'm going to say, after a while, everybody isn't the novice anymore. After a while, the experience increases, right? You know what you're doing. And, this energy is very temporary. Straight out, we have Justice, the Moon, and Three of Swords. Wow. I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to leave the cards out today. Let's see if we have enough room. So for some of you, you're coming in right now with Justice energy, which means that you are dealing with an issue of rebalancing coming into your life, right? You may even be dealing with a court date or an official event that involves signing documents, or even like something that could involve mediation or negotiations or talking to a lawyer or a judge or something in that realm. But oftentimes these events come in to rebalance your life in a particular area, right? If you've paid the price or you've really suffered in one area, this event usually comes in to kind of rebalance the scales. So some of you are dealing with this week, Virgo. And you're coming into the week and you're You have certain experiences that are really putting you off. You know, the moon is making you feel like you're really not sure what to feel. You're very confused. There's a lot of information you're suddenly realizing you don't have. And you're feeling really unsure in a certain area in your life. And it's quite interesting because you round off with Three of Swords, which is the card for betrayal. So some of you may have you may be going through certain events this week, and I want to say the moon feels like it's totally separate from this justice card. So you're here busy with this. This is something that's going on in your life, and it almost feels to me like in your love life or in your friendships area, all of a sudden there's this whole other thing that's happening this week, and certain things just kind of leave you really confused. But by the end of the week, you realize why, because it was all about a betrayal. Let me move these up just a little bit because I'm going to leave these cards on. I usually just put them right on top, but I'm going to try to leave them on this time so everybody can see the reading before. Yeah, by the end of the week, we're going to realize why you're feeling so upset. And a lot of it is going to be because there's a sense of betrayal. It's going to come out. You know, it's going to come out why everything was confusing you, why the vibe was really off. During the week, you're just going to be resonating with that moon energy. Like, what is going on here, you know? Yeah, and by the end of the week, you realize what it is. And I'm just going to say this could involve a lover. It could involve friends. You know, it could involve... It's a betrayal, so it involves somebody close to you, whether it is a lover or friends or family. It's a betrayal that makes itself clear. All right, next step. We have the Fool, Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Wow. All right. Let's see if we have enough room for everything. All right, guys. So some of you are coming into this week with the Fool. So you're starting a whole new sort of a stage in your life, right? You're like coming into a period where you know it's all quite new, but you're ready for it. The Fool is ready for it. And I'm going to say that for some of you, this card has been coming out a lot lately. And it's like everybody's really going through a lot, and it's really changing. I'm going to say the way people are looking at life, right? And so for you, you're really kind of embracing it, right? You're embracing this change that's coming in, this new road that you're about to go on. It could very well be that the spirit of the tiger is coming in the sense that you're overcoming your fears about trying something new. It could be that there's a little bit of earthworm there too, because you are engaging in something new. You may be a little nervous, but I don't feel a lot of nerves here. By the middle of the week, you come into the week and you are rounded off, or you're met with this strong Queen of Pentacles energy. So this is someone who knows how to put their sort of, I'm going to say, who really knows how to put their heart into everything that they do. They're very emotionally invested in your work. And I feel like the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords are individuals coming in for you this week, Virgo. So the Queen of Pentacles can really indicate... could be somebody coming in for you this week who's really going to show you the ropes, right? This person feels like they've been there, done that. And it could be that this new stage you're starting is something to do with your career or your business or the realm of the Pentacles realm. So something to do with, you know, the real work that you do to sustain yourself, right? To support yourself. But this Queen of Pentacles comes in as a real mother, as a real guide, you know. And I just want to say that it feels very very nurturing for you. Feels like something that you need. By the end of the week, you round off with a King of Swords. And I feel like this King of Swords is already somebody close to you, like maybe a family member. Somebody who's looking out for you. It feels like this reading is for a Virgo who has quite a lot of family around them, who look out for them, right? And you may be a younger Virgo, I'm going to say, who's starting out a new path. So this particular reading, usually my readings really have nothing to do with gender or age or anything like that, right? But this one does feel like it is for a younger Virgo that's really starting out in a particular area in life. And it's like this week you're getting a big boost from someone who has a lot of motherly energy, and they're pretty much more in line with you. But there's also this King of Swords. There's somebody there who's who's kind of like, I want to say they're setting a lot of rules or regulations. They're being quite dominating over you. This may not even be a relative. This could just be somebody that you're connected with through your work. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're an artist, the Queen of Pentacles will be a fellow artist who can give you wise tips on, the ropes, whereas the King of Swords might be your manager, right? The person who's going to be letting you know, like, okay, things are going to go this way or that way. But it's a really interesting sort of set of cards, because this is a message coming through for Virgo who's really about to start a really incredible new path here, and really needs to pay attention to both of these energies or people coming into them, because these people are coming in for your benefit. All right, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So that's your final spread. And yeah, some of you are coming in this week with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Yeah, you're kind of like on the road. Another thing that you're doing, Virgo, a lot of you are doing this. You're on the road to some successful endeavor. And Knight of Pentacles is all about going and going and going. He won't stop until he reaches his destination. And this is how you're feeling. So some of you are doubling down on your commitment to a particular objective, like maybe a career goal or a business goal. Some of you may have started a particular path, right? Towards abundance and financial, stability. And this week is a week where you're really kind of, focusing on that area of your life. You may be taking very concrete steps towards your goal. You may be increasing, just your workload or what have you. You may just be increasing your focus on your goal, but whatever it is, Virgo, you're resonating with it. And you're coming into the week with this Five of Wands energy. And there is a little bit of bickering going on around you. Somebody's having a really competitive attitude towards you with this Five of Wands here. It could be that it's really interesting, because it's like you come into the week with this real focus on your career. And it's like, it's like somebody gets really pissed off about that, because Five of Wands is very competitive. So it almost feels like somebody finds out that you're kind of doubling down here. And it's like, they're just like, well, what do you think you can do? You ain't so good. Or, you know what I mean? It feels like a really kind of petty, toxic, argumentative, energy here. And by the end of the week, you round off with a Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is the king of cutting away ties that hold him back from his goals. And I feel like this Five of Wands could very well be just like a friend or a family member who's always like boo-hooing everything you do. They're always like causing drama. It's like whenever you try to do something positive, move towards something like that Knight of Pentacles, they throw this really weird energy in that kind of holds you back. And I think by the end of the week, some of you Virgos are going to be realizing that and really cutting some of these ties. You do have the spirit of the tiger and the dragon. The dragon is your higher self telling you, or at least guiding you on which way to go to fulfill your purpose. And the tiger is allowing you to really get rid of some of that fear. So Knight of Swords energy really feels to me like you're willing to cut some of these ties with whoever this person is, whether they be a friend or a family member, who just seems to bring a lot of drama into your life whenever you're making moves. Basically, whenever you're making moves, they're bringing drama into your life. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. This is your reading, Virgo, for the week of March 29th to April 5th. Don't forget to let me know if you're interested in the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Deck and Guidebook. Okay, just leave me a message and subscribe to my channel to be eligible. March 31st, I'm going to announce the winner. And for my regulars, let me know if you like this new spread, the way that I'm laying it out. I used to put the cards right on top of each other, but then you didn't get to see them, and that was it, So I felt like maybe I'll do it this way so you can see all of the cards that showed up for you for the week, and you guys can maybe make your own sort of connections between some of the messages, because you may be resonating with a couple of these different cards from the different outlooks. All right, guys, that's it. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how you feel in the comments section. Like, subscribe, and share. But for right now, I love you so much, Virgo. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week for your general weekly outlook. Bye-bye now.